You know, there has to be a bright side to all of this. After all, 6 months ago, we didn't think we'd ever be able to get married for 5 years. Now, if Heather really is getting better, it might expedite the divorce proceedings.
We'll be husband and wife even sooner. Right?
I do have to leave town, Annie.
I think we both knew that all along.
But there will be a future for the two of us.
Not the two of us. The four of us.
Right.
Right.
Stephen, Lars, and Jeremy. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah. We got a lot to look forward to. A lot.
If we can just hold on to the thought that we'll all be together someday.
Yeah. You know I will stand by you for any fight with PJ, Stephen Lars.
I love you for that.
We got an exciting future ahead of us.
We certainly do, don't we?
Yes, we do. Well, Steve, does he have any job prospects for you?
Yeah, Steve, I forgot I had a message from him. Wanted to see you first.
Why don't you give him a call?
I should. What is this?
Jeff, where are you?
Well, I'm in the cafeteria with Ann. I wanted to be sure you're in the office before I came up. I got your message. What's this all about? A job, perhaps?
Yes, I've got something up here that you might be interested in.
Good, because I've decided. I'm leaving Port Charles. Annie and I will be right.
I think you made the right decision, son.
Thank you, Father.
Audrey and I were expecting this.
Yeah, I guess we all did. Now that Heather has his outpatient status, I guess that sped up the timing, right?
Yeah, found out today that it starts right away.
Then I'm glad we proceeded the way we did.
Yeah. You said you might have something I like?
Yes. There are several hospitals that want you to join their staffs. But I checked them all out, and I think the one that you might enjoy most, or the one you're best suited for, is Memorial Hospital in Carson City, Nevada.
Carson City, Nevada?
Capital of the state.
Nevada sounds like a good choice, huh?
Yes. The big advantage is the state residency law for divorce. Only 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Why, that is much sooner than I expected. Jeff!
Like the sound of that, do you?
Yes, I do.
I think you like it very much.
Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound so bad.
You know, I'm just going to look at this as a temporary separation. Just another new, exciting chapter in your life, right, Em?
Right, absolutely.
Carson City, Nevada, huh?
It's a marvelous opportunity for you, Jeff.
I think so, too, and I think it's going to be good for PJ. All of a sudden, I'm not so sure that ordering the special was such a great idea.
Well, if you order something that's on the regular menu, you know that you're going to get something bad. This way, at least you have a little hope.
Well, then why did you order the fish sandwich?
Because these days, I want to know exactly what I'm getting.
Well, that omelet sounded interesting. I mean...
It's brave, very brave on your part.
Really is. We are having lunch here in Pop Snyder's. Lesley is being wined and dined like royalty at Versailles.
Oh, so this is funny, Anna.
Does it bother you, is Lesley dating?
No, why should it?
Oh, I don't know, twins, at least?
All right, maybe a twinge, but I would say that was male ego. Nothing much.
Oh, what do you mean? You're this twin single.
Oh, yes, that's exactly the way I lead my life now. I mean, it's great. I eat alone most of the time. I have read a great many books that I had wanted to get to for some time.
And finding out it's not all that it's cracked up to be, right?
Well, it has its ups and its downs, and it has its pluses and minuses. How's Ellen?
Ellen is fine. And I mean that. He is fine. The arrangement of having separate bedrooms seems to agree with them.
It's interesting, isn't it?
What's interesting?
We were so concerned about Alan and about Lesley. They seem to be doing very fine right now. How's the baby?
Well, the baby is fine, too. As a matter of fact, the baby is what's making it all bearable to stay married now. No, wait a minute. That is not exactly true.
It's not?
No, it isn't, because I still want a divorce. I still want custody of my child. Or at least shared custody. But it seems all of a sudden lately, Alan has mellowed. I mean, now that there is no more love and no more jealousy, he's turned into a pleasant fellow.
It's very hard to believe that he doesn't love you anymore.
Why should that be hard for you to believe, Rick? Don't you remember what you felt about me once? And look how dead that love is.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy your lunch. Something not to your liking, Laura. Laura? Oh, hey.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
You don't have to eat that. You can send it back if you want to.
Oh, no, this is fine. Looks delicious.
I thought that might be the reason for your sudden lapse into silence.
No, I just have a lot on my mind.
And very charitable of you to sort of say that Luke occupies a lot of your mind.
What makes you think it's Luke?
Wouldn't you have preferred to have lunch with him here today?
I didn't say that.
No, I know you didn't. But he does seem to be rather active at the moment.
We're all busy at ELQ.
I've noticed. Look, I'd like to apologize for that incident that happened up there the other day when I was reading that note in your typewriter. I'd like you to know it had nothing to do with you. I am, as you know, somewhat curious as to anything that Alex is involved in at the moment.
I've noticed. But I'm not going to tell you what KW stands for, so please don't ask.
Darling, you don't have to. I know already.
You do?
Uh-huh. Kurt Wheeler. Yeah. And you don't have to deny it or confirm it, because I happen to know it's the truth, you see. I was eavesdropping outside the door when you and Alex were having that barney in the office.
Robert?
Oh, I know it's not cricket of me, but again, I never was much good at the game anyway. And besides, it means nothing. I don't know. Kurt Wheeler is nothing to me. Should he be?
How would I know something like that?
Well.
Look, that's my mother. I wonder if that's Mr. Castle.
Castle?
Yes, he's very good looking. Mother? Hi. So sweet. What a surprise. It's a surprise, isn't it? Yes. We're going to be Tell me, this is my daughter, Laura. Why did you turn Castle?
I knew you would be beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Robert Scorpio.
A pleasure beyond my wildest expectations. Castle, wasn't it?
The pleasure is all mine.
Would you like to join us? I think we could work that out, couldn't we?
No, thank you. I'd rather have your mother all to myself.
Smart fella.
Well, I can certainly understand that.
But we have to make plans to go out some night. Soon, all of us.
Capital idea.
That poor Mickey is still waiting for us.
Oh, yes. Will you excuse us?
Trudville.
Fine.
A bottle of your finest imported champagne.
Oh, not for me, no. I have to get back to work.
A bottle of your finest imported mineral water, then. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. I am on duty the minute I get back.
Well, actually, I prefer mineral water myself during the day.
Of course you do.
You really have a very lovely daughter, Lesley.
I think so. And I think she thought you were rather dishy.
Well, that is very nice of you to say so. Her friends seem to be very interesting, too. Did I detect an Australian accent?
You did.
I find Australian people one of the friendliest people in the world.
Well, he certainly seems to be very charming. He's What is he? Something to do with international finance. I'm not exactly sure. He said the deal, didn't he? That looked good if that's what they were having.
Oh, I'm afraid I didn't notice.
Tell me, is he the man your father's jealous of?
I'd forgotten that I told you that. Yes, he is. My mother met him down at the waterfront clinic when his first mate broke his leg.
Sounds as if he lives on a yacht.
I think he does. He's been very, very romantic with my mother. Sort of, you know, the way you are with me.
I really am glad you noticed that, Laura.
I don't think I've ever been treated quite the way you treat me.
Possibly it's because you've always moved in the wrong circles. I've got to stop coming here. The level of clientele is definitely deteriorating.
It certainly is.
You know, that's what I call a classy couple.
Claudia's working for us part-time. We can't afford to pay her too much. Doesn't seem to bother her. She is doing a great job.
Well, I'm glad. I'm very glad she's so busy. It must mean that Lesley is there a lot.
Yeah, she's there every 3 seconds. She's been a real godsend.
Yes, obviously. You can't handle it by yourself.
Well, I had no idea it was going to be this busy. I knew they needed help down there, but I had no idea they did so much. Look, we don't have to talk about the clinic. I'm sorry for this.
No.
All right.
No, wait a minute. It's all right. It doesn't hurt anymore, right? It doesn't hurt that you didn't want me to work in the clinic. I just find it kind of remarkable that after everything that we put Lesley through, she still can work side by side with you.
Lesley is one remarkable woman.
Yes, obviously a lot stronger than I've given her credit for.
That kind of looks like you and I came out the big losers.
Well, you can say that about yourself. I don't intend to be a loser for the rest of my life.
Doesn't it get rather tiresome waiting for someone to make the big mistake, that first and fatal indiscretion?
Well, I don't happen to think it's going to take that long, Rick, and I'm not going to be the one to make that mistake.
No. What happens if you find Alan having an affair?
Then I will take him to court, and I'll get a divorce faster than he'll know what hit him. Don't look at me that way, Rick. Because you know I will do anything for my son.
I know that, Monica. I was just remembering a dream that you handed me once about spending the rest of my life with my son.
You'll never forgive me for that, will you?
Now, maybe I'll never forgive myself.
Yeah, Dr. Hardy's giving me a rundown on the facilities, and I'm really looking forward to coming out there, Doctor. Well, that's a very generous offer. Yeah, I can be there on Monday, sure. Yes, I do. I have a son. He's 3. All right, I'll see you then. Carson City, here I come.
I'm really happy for you, son.
Well, I guess this means I'll be turning in my resignation from the staff at General Hospital as of now.
As I said, I'm thinking of it as temporary. Well, I have a staff to run here, so you two will excuse me.
Well, congratulations, Doctor.
Thanks. Hey, no tears, no tears.
No tears. No, we don't have time for tears. We have a lot of things to do. We gotta make lists. I am very big on lists, okay? We gotta check out the nurses' schools in Carson City, and we gotta get you a housekeeper for PJ. Mm-hmm. We've got things to pack of yours and things to pack of PJ's. We got a lot of things to do.
Yeah, I have to say goodbye to Jeremy as well.
He'll be okay. He will.
I'm sure. He's got you taking care of him. But I'll talk to him and explain things.
Well, knowing Jeremy, he'll probably know more about Carson City than the mayor when you get there.
Undoubtedly. Listen, I was thinking of talking to Rick and asking him to help Joe keep an eye out on Heather, make sure she's getting better. Am I doing the right thing, Annie?
It's the only thing, too.